this thing up so I can see any comments that come in. There we go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Cabin Live once again. My name is Nathan James. I'm so glad to be playing for you again. Tell me now, baby, baby, what have I done? Yes, what have I done? Tell me now, baby, yes, what have I done? What have I done? Where you gonna mistreat me? Said I just try to have my fun. Well, someday you're gonna shake your hand in mine. Some old day you're gonna shake your hand in mine. Well, you're gonna realize one thing. I declare I wasn't lying. I wasn't lying. I wasn't lying. Guitar. All right. Well, let me just check in on everything. And I'm really hoping that, hey, Sherry, hey, Chad, everybody's tuning in. All right, I'd like to see that. Good evening, Terry. Good to see you again. I'm hoping that the video is not going to be lagging up, but there's nothing I can do about it because I spent a lot of time on that issue, and it is what it is. New location, new internet problems to deal with, but so far, it might be okay. The only one thing that's not working right, it's not telling me how many people are watching on my chat thing, but I will find that out the other way that I know how to do it right now by clicking on my live show. At least we can see who's watching on Facebook. Wow, it's really slow internet. Okay. Hey, thank you, Greg. Yeah, this is my favorite acoustic guitar that I have, my 1960 Martin. Oh yeah, hanging in there, Chad, that's for sure. Finally feel like playing music again. Just got to get my voice back. I have not been singing at all, so we got to warm it up. Hey, we got people on Instagram. All right. All right, folks. Excuse me for my slow start here. There's always challenges getting everything to work. Hello from Colorado. All right, Denise. Thanks for checking in. Got a little buzz in the system, but that's all right. Okay. Boogie a little bit. Yeah. Pretty baby, can you ride with your daddy tonight? Can you ride with your daddy tonight? Your daddy tonight. Your daddy tonight. I want you to ride with me, baby, while the moon is shining bright. Pretty baby, don't you like my brand new automobile? Automobile. My automobile, and when you're riding with me, baby, you don't know how good you make me feel. You make me feel. You said you make me feel. Thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. So good to see so many of you out there. Just getting myself warmed up here. I have not been playing my guitar at all week. But now I've been feeling like playing lately. Pretty baby, don't you have me throwing my time away, time away, time away, time away. While I'm fooling with you, baby, could be 30 long miles away, 30 miles away. Pretty baby, can you ride with your daddy tonight? Playing some blues for Mr. Harmon tonight for you, ladies and gentlemen. As many of you know, great bluesman that passed away, a good friend of mine. I was sure miss seeing him comment and chime in on these things, and I was sure miss playing with him, but had lots of good memories. All right, let's see, we're gonna switch harmonicas to a harmonica that actually was his. I can talk about it now because, you know, a lot of time has passed, but back in the day when I used to tour with James, sometimes these harmonicas, these marine bands, would freeze up the notes. And in the middle of the show, James would pick one up and he would do that, and he would throw them on the ground because it would throw off his groove, you know, if the harmonica started to choke up, and he'd pull out another one. But this was back in the day when they were cheap for him. He was endorsed. I think he still had to buy them, but they were quite a discounted price. And anyways, I picked this one up off the ground after he threw it down. Many, many years ago, probably 18 years or so. I remember we were playing in Denver, Colorado. So this is one of James Harmon's harmonicas right here, a low F harp. It still works. It just got choked up that night. It's still pretty much in tune too. So here we go. We're gonna do a little country blues featuring this low F harmonica from James Harmon. Oh yeah, and what I was gonna say, after time went on and these things became very expensive, he started collecting them off the ground after he threw them on the ground each night, the ones that went bad. So, but this one was from before that time. Anyways, here we go. Just a fun little side note, if anybody's listening out there. Yeah, from Colorado, Denise. That's where I was. That's where I got this harmonica at a gig in Colorado. Anyways. Cymbals rattling down there. Kind of sounds cool. I'm not even playing it and it's rattling. Does she love me? Should I know? Should I stay? Should I go? And the big old moon is shining bright. Sit outside until daylight. Baby, still I wanna know, with my heart laying down on your floor. All I ask of you is give me one chance. You look my way with just one glance. I never play harmonica on this song, so it's a new style for me, so forgive me. Is it in my head just how I feel? Singing sweet love songs, is it real? My big mistake is all I fear. Out your name and you don't hear. Yeah. In the morning come and you're still on my mind. To my dismay, you left me behind. I guess you're not the one that was meant for me. 'Cause I move on with this memory. Baby, baby, still I wanna know, with my heart laying down on your floor. All I ask of you is give me one chance. I call out your name with just one glance. All right, yes, that's the original tune right there. A little country blues picking for you. See why the cymbals shaking so much. Okay, I think it just fixed it. Here's a little tune by one of the heaviest bluesmen of all time, the great Big Bill Broonzy. Let's see if my voice can allow it to sound right. My voice is not quite opened up. Been having a lot of allergies, and the reason why is because I've been doing lots of work in my forest up here at the cabin. Been trimming back lots of manzanita bushes and unwanted, overgrown trees, little trees, because it's a big fire hazard, and I'm trying to make it like a park in my backyard up here. So been inhaling lots and lots of dust the last 2 days from doing that. And I'm loading it all up in my minivan. Had to make 3 trips to the transfer station, just so you know why my voice may sound a little plugged up here and there. It's not too bad though, I just gotta get it opened up. So excuse me for all those noises in between songs. This is the singing warm-up that I should have done more of. That's what the singers do. Gets the phlegm out of your throat. Anyways, back to a little Big Bill Broonzy song right here. Barbara Hammerman, how you doing? This guitar is trying to adjust to the high altitude and dryness. All right. Feeling lonesome, babe, I feel blue. All of my bad feelings, just on account of you, lonesome. Yes, and I stay blue all the time. Well, that's alright. I'll be up someday. I laid down laughing. I woke up, I was crying. The woman I've been loving, she don't pay me no mind. I'm lonesome. Yes, and I stay blue all the time. That's alright. I'll be up someday. I'm here today. Tomorrow I may be gone. I'm gonna leave you all alone, lonesome. Yes, and I stay blue all the time. Well, that's alright. You're gonna need my help someday. But I'm tired of your dirty ways. I'm gonna leave you, sitting here to stay lonesome. Yes, and I stay blue all the time. Well, that's alright. You're gonna need my help someday. Yes. Alright, that's the Lonesome Blues or Big Bill Blues by the great Big Bill Broonzy. Trying to play a little bit of a harmonica here on that one. I need to practice that, but the spirit of James Harmon is in this harp because this was one of his. And now I really think about it. You know, that's how it goes. But I'm lucky to have this because it's a cool key. It's a low F. They're not too common. Because nothing's worse than a really high-pitched harmonica. And James hated that as well. So he always preferred the low ones, the lower octaves. Anyways. Let's see, let's play the resonator guitar right now. And ladies and gentlemen, if you feel it in your heart to give, any donations very, very much appreciated and very helpful because I do have a month next month that's filling out okay. It's still maybe half as much as a normal month of working, playing music, but there still ain't a lot of gigs happening, so. Oh yeah, I think it's time for kazoo right here. This one I usually do electrified, but Sherry, if you're still listening out there, we're going to do the Moth to a Flame acoustic style for you right now. Yeah, let's see here. This you got to realize that thing you got over me. Hey, all right, a moth to a flame. That goes out to you, Sherry, if you're still out there. Hey, Lee, I was trying to read your comment while I was playing. The low-key pitched harmonicas are terrific sounding. Yes, they are. Which key is that kazoo in? Or is it all in the embouchure? It's all in the embouchure, and the embouchure is out the window tonight because my voice is a little out of shape and full of dust and tree pollen, as I was explaining earlier, and just haven't been singing for a couple weeks. But that's why I won't play any more kazoo. But I'm glad to see the video. It looks like it's not freezing up tonight, so that's a good thing. We spent about an hour on that today, trying to prevent that. I just got a little buzz going on, but I think it's a ground loop because I'm streaming to Instagram as well. I better go check in over there and peek for a minute. James Schieffer, how you doing, James Schieffer? Eva, how you doing, Eva? Let's see here. I'm gonna try something. Try to adjust something. Yeah, turn that compression off. It might help a little bit. It might sound a little more natural. We're gonna play another harmonica, just one more. And one more acoustic song as we segue to Electrified. One of my favorite things I used to get to be a part of, I was very fortunate to when I was traveling with the James Harmon Band. We'd go all over the country and all over the South, and we'd listen to music from historic artists that came from each town. And that really got me into the real old style of acoustic blues, country blues they call it, and old jazz, and just all kinds of great American music. And everyone in the band was an expert on music. They all could have taught a college class on American music. James was definitely one of them as well. But this is one of the artists that I discovered from the Mississippi Delta, Tommy Johnson. Well, I ain't going down that big road by myself. Why don't you hear me talking, pretty mama Lord? I ain't going down that big road by myself. If I can't carry you, pretty baby, I'm gonna take somebody else. Well, now what make you do me now? Like you do, say like you do, you hear me talking now? What make you do me like you do? Yes, you said you're gonna do me, pretty baby. Well, like a dumb old cherry red. Well, I ain't going down that big road by myself. Why don't you hear me talking, pretty mama Lord? I ain't going down that big road by myself. If I can't carry you, pretty baby, I'm gonna take somebody else. All right. Thank you so much. What make you do me like you do? Said you're gonna do me pretty, baby, like you done for Cherry Red. Well, now stop looking, listen. Bells they have tolled. Why don't you hear me talking, pretty mama low? Well, stop looking, listen. Well, the bells they have tolled. Sounds just like another one. Yes, another one has left here and gone. Yeah. That's a big road blues right there. Hey, Crystal, yeah, you know what? I didn't even try to do that falsetto tonight because my throat is full of dust from working in the forest all day today. From cutting up and loading up a bunch of tree and bush clippings. You know, I've really got quite a mess going on in my sinuses right now, and I haven't been singing for a couple weeks. But yes, you're hip to Tommy Johnson. He had the coolest falsetto voice. It was so natural. You know, it is time to go electrified here. To do that, we need to make a little rhythm track. We're gonna loop something if we can. Let's try with just the feet. I always do this on the guitar because it helps me keep the rhythm, but I gotta push record. That's not too bad. You get a little bit of shaking sound. All right, electric time. Thank you all for tuning in out there. My pleasure playing for you tonight. Oh yeah. Let's see what we can do for you now. All right. Teresita, how you doing? So good to see you. Becca Wilson, good to see you. Gonna do a little improvisation for you right now. Blues is the best medicine, that's for sure. It's been getting me by this week. Yeah. Where's the right harmonica? No, we're gonna take a break from the harmonica, I'm sorry. Thank you, Mom. I like it. I like it. Yeah, you know you want something. You got a price. You got a price to pay. Yeah, you know you want something. You got a price. You got a price to pay. Oh, thank you, Angela, for the tip. Don't you start tomorrow. You gotta sacrifice today. Sacrifice today. Yeah. something, you got a price to pay. Got to sacrifice today, Diane. You gotta sacrifice today. Garcia, how you doing? Jump blues for your mom that just turned 81. Yeah! I'm gonna segue to a jump. Let me think of a jump to play. It's hard to play a jump by yourself. You know you own something, you got a price to pay. You got a price to pay. Let me think here. I'm gonna try to segue to a jump blues upon request. Let me think how we can do that with this beat. Let me get a pick out. It's not the correct beat completely, but we'll make it work. We need to turn off something. Let's see here. There we go. That almost works. Let me try that again. Ha. That's a little too much. Let's try it again. We'll go with this one still. Well, we're gonna have to make it fit somehow. Try a different drum set. It's gonna be a space jump blues from outer space. That's shifting gears quite a bit here for me. Let's see here. See if we can make that beat work. It's hard to do this. It gave me a challenge. It gets cluttered fast. Let's see. It's not gonna work. I know what we do. excited, but that's what you get. You know, put a little rhythm guitar in it. We're gonna try that again. All right, we're getting somewhere. How you doing? It has character, that's for sure. As long as it swings. As you have them do unto you. Say do unto others as you have them do unto you. If you treat me dirty, baby, I'm sure gonna treat you dirty too. And if you love like you live, baby, and you're satisfied, love like you live, baby, and you're satisfied. You do it fast or slow until the day you die. It's too fast, that's a problem. I don't play this style very much anymore. Baby, till the break of day. Yes, you go out ballin', baby, till the break of day. Yes, you come stumbling mad, forget what the neighbors might say. They say do unto others as you have them do unto you. Do unto others as you have them do unto you. And if you treat me dirty, baby, I'm gonna treat you dirty too. Ha! Oh, man. Teresita and April. I hope you guys are dancing. That was a little fast for me, but I like the challenge, especially because we segued from a different beat altogether without even thinking about it. Took a little trial and error. Well, folks, we got time for another song or two, and I think it's getting close to dinner time. Get a little hungry here. What are we going to do now? We need to do some of our new songs. What do we got here? We don't have any brand new ones, but we're hoping to catch some the next few days. Let's see here. We're going to slow it down just a little bit. Yeah, let's change gears altogether. Excuse me, folks, for trying to clear my throat. Thank you so much for listening, y'all. Sarah East, on your way to some rock crawling. All right, and Big Bear, nice. Let's change songs. Keep it upbeat. Make sure we're in tune. All right. But your words go right through me. You can shout it out proud, but your ways don't ever move me. You can yell it to my face, even more I will ignore you. If you won't let me speak, I won't ever listen to you. Even more, I will ignore you. If you won't let me speak, I'll never listen to you. Your words go right through me. You shout it out proud, but your ways don't ever move me. If you don't yell it to my face, even more I will ignore you. You can talk real loud, but your words go right through me. You can shout it out proud, but your ways don't ever move me. You can yell it to my face, even more I will ignore you. If you won't let me speak, I will never listen to you. I guess I can do it. I do need to practice for playing with Billy Watson on Sunday. Gonna be lots of box screws. When the sun rose this morning, didn't have my baby by my side. Where I'm gonna be in misery. I've never done this song as a box group. It's interesting. Thank you, Dan. For some reason, it's weird playing a riff like this and trying to think about the melody that I'm singing just because I'm not used to it. But I guess if I can talk and do it at the same time, it's all right. Goodbye, baby. I don't have no more to say to you. Well, goodbye, baby. I don't have no more to say to you. There's one that's gonna take you. Go ahead, have your way. Yeah. And the best part about it is I forgot to play, or I didn't have a harmonica available on that, but that's okay. I didn't need it. Whew. Working my legs out here, trying to play the footboard. Got a new stool, minor thing you all can't really see in the dark, but it's a guitar stool, and it sits a little lower than normal. It looks better, but I have to lift my legs a little higher. So, working my legs out after I've been working in the forest all day today. All right, folks, we're going to do one more song for you tonight. What do we got here? I got to tune this thing. It's really out of tune. I apologize for that. It was just that guy. Here we go. This is a little original tune I always like to do. I'm gonna look before I leap. Oh, thank you, Crystal. You know, yeah. Baby, don't you leave me, please don't go. I won't ever be the same. Baby, don't you leave me. Give me one more chance. I know you tossed it around and you're so made up your mind. Don't wanna stay here and waste no more time. Let me prove to you, baby, so much story left untold. We both been here before, we walked in someone else's door. So many times just looking for the ride. In a short romance, no time for second chances. But baby, don't you know that you're the one I've been waiting for? I done made up my mind. I ain't gonna be playing no more games. I ain't gonna be running all the time. Just picking someone up, let that someone down. I'm gonna look before I leave. Find the one that I could keep. Thanks, kid. You know, all it was just adjusting changing the setting to something from very good, you know, those one things in the OBS settings. Anyways, talking when I should be soloing here. you know that you're the one I've been waiting for. I done made up my mind. I ain't gonna be playing no more games, ain't gonna be running all over town. Just picking someone up and let that slow down. I'm gonna look before I leave, find the one that I could keep. So if you stick with me, baby, see what we can do. Stop thinking to yourself that you and I are through. You gotta take it easy, baby. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun. Just you and I know you're the right one. I've been looking for. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening tonight. My name is Nathan James. We gotta get going, we gotta get dinner going now. I'm getting a little bit hungry. It's too fuzzy. Let's do a little scratching. We didn't do any of that earlier. Thank you so much once again, folks. I'm gonna try to get back on a streaming schedule here, at least every Friday. I couldn't do it last week because I was too preoccupied more than the loss of my good buddy James Harmon. The spirit is in me to play, be inspired by him. Disco beat for you. A little too much behind the beat. Oh, Tara, see this one. Good to see you. Yeah. Ah, from Brazil. All right. Thank you. Before I leave, hey, I'm gonna find the one that I could keep. Thank you so much, folks. Once again, have a good night. Any donations sent my way, very much appreciated. We'll stream it for you again sometime soon. Listening on Twitch, Eric. All right, ladies and gentlemen, have a good night. See you next time.